Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie, Esther here, and well, today we finally got a release date for the Stranger Things chapter of Dead by Daylight. On their Twitter, they put out this post here saying the Stranger Things chapter is planned to release on all platforms on September the 17th. Are you ready for it? Tag your Scoops troop. So the chapter's coming out that day, and one of the things I want to cover for you is what to expect on launch day and where the best value is for you to buy your characters for Stranger Things. So while we haven't seen an official pricing release on how much the chapter is going to cost, there was this CNET article in which they did an interview with Behavior Studios and claimed that the pricing is going to be $11.99 US for the chapter, depending on what region you live in and how much they adjust the pricing accordingly to your region for your currency. Obviously your rate is going to be different, but it's supposed to be $11.99 US dollars. It should have just been a flat 11. Am I right? No? Anybody? Anyway, so $11.99. Assuming that is correct, typically characters in the store, if you buy them piecemeal, are 500 auric cells each. So that's roughly $5 each, again, depending on your currency. So if you were going to buy all three of the characters, Steve, Nancy, and the Demogorgon, that would be 1,500 auric cells, or $15. So the better value is going to be the $11.99, obviously. And in addition to having a better value, when you buy chapters from your Steam store or your console shop and don't purchase with auric cells in the in-game store, you wind up getting bonus cosmetics. And what I mean by that is we have seen here from the leaked files that there's these slight variations on the tops for Steve and Nancy that have some Demogorgon claw marks on them. You can see them here side by side. It is very minor, but it will be an additional cosmetic that you'll get as a bonus for buying the entire chapter through Steam or your console shop rather than buying the characters piecemeal through your in-game store. And this is a typical practice that we see in Dead by Daylight with the last 5 or 6 chapters. If we go into the in-game shop, and we can go back as far as Kate, if you look here on Kate's outfits, if you bought the whole chapter through Steam, you got this white midday slip dress. If you bought her as an individual character, you only got black. So this was a bonus item if you bought the whole chapter through Steam, etc. We saw the same thing here with Adam Francis in the Spirit chapter. We had a tattered edge coat or a nicely hemmed edge coat, and the vest underneath was different. Some people told me they still got the other item by buying with cells, but I don't think that was supposed to happen. I think that was an error. And then for Jeff, this one's pretty slight. I think this was the base t-shirt you got for him, and if you bought the whole chapter, you got this one in red and yellow instead. They're very minor, but it is something if you want to get all the cosmetics. For Jane, I can't remember which was which, but under her business blazer, you had either this rose undershirt, blouse, or the white one. So that was the variation for her floral shirts. And then with Ash, again, I can't even remember which one is the bonus. You either got the red as default and the blue as bonus, or vice versa on his hand here. You can see that. So that was the bonus. And then most recently, when we had Ghostface come out, if you bought the whole, if it wasn't even the whole chapter because it was just Ghostface, but if you bought Ghostface through Steam instead of buying it through the in-game shop, you got the white trim cloak instead of black, only black. So this was the bonus item for that. So you're going to cheat yourself out of some bonus items if you buy the characters individually through your in-game shop. So what's going to happen on launch day is probably these 2 buttons, maybe even all 3 of these buttons, will be Nancy, Steve, and the Demogorgon, and they'll be available to buy for whatever they're going to charge. I don't know how much it's going to be in cells. 500 presumably, possibly more. 500, 600 cells, whatever it is. And you'll be able to buy that immediately. You'll have to buy them individually. It'll cost you more money, most likely, and you'll cheat yourself out of the bonus cosmetics. Now, having said that, The way this usually happens is when it launches, these buttons become active before the Steam Store chapter does. It's usually an hour, possibly 2 beforehand, usually around 11 a.m. Montreal time. The chapter will come out, these buttons will be active, you can buy the new characters right away, or you can wait an hour or 2 and buy the whole chapter on Steam. Now there is a reason why there is a delay between these buttons activating and the Steam link becoming active. I was kind of told what it is at one time, but I don't know that I entirely understood it, and I don't know that I'm allowed to say. But basically, if you're patient and you can wait that extra hour or 2, you're going to save money and get more items. So I just want you to be prepared for that, because a lot of times people just freak out and they impulse buy this stuff with sales because they want to play the new content right away and they can't wait that extra hour or 2. But I'm just here to let you know what to expect and not to panic, and that if you're able to wait that hour or 2, you're going to save money and get more stuff. And I know everybody's excited to buy Scoops Ahoy, Steve, Starcourt Mall, Nancy, and the Chain Demogorgon. I believe those are going to be add-on cosmetics from the in-game shop that you'll buy with Oryx cells only. Those will not be available through your console shop or the Steam store. Those you will have to buy through the in-game Steam shop with the Oryx cells. Speaking of saving money, for you PlayStation players out there, somebody sent me these screenshots of their PlayStation store, and the base game and all of the previous DLCs are currently on sale. I'm looking at 50% off of the Dead by Daylight Special Edition game, regular $30. It's on for $15. And then we have Ghostface and Ash are 40% off, and all of the other chapters, Legion chapter, Spirit chapter, Plague chapter, Halloween chapter with Michael Myers, everything is 50% off. Leatherface is 40% off. A lot of good deals here. This may not be worldwide. I had some people, I tweeted out about this today, and some people came back to me and said, hey, it's not on sale in my shop. Maybe it will be tomorrow. Just keep an eye on it. I believe this person is from North America because the prices all look like they're in US dollars to me. So right now it looks like all that stuff is 40 to 50% off. For Xbox users, I asked someone to check today and see if the Dead by Daylight stuff was on sale in the Xbox shop, and they said no, but that could change. Just keep an eye on it. And finally, regarding the sales, we're looking at the last day of the Humble Bundle Dead by Daylight sale. A little bit more than half a day left, actually, and we're looking at similar pricing, 30 to 40 to 50% off, depending on what you're buying. If it's 50% off of the base game, 40% off of the DLCs, and 30% off of cosmetics. This is PC only. I have my own partnered link here. If you buy through my partnered link, it supports the channel, and it also supports charity. The charity is Dead by Daylight's own sanctioned charity, the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation. You can adjust how much money the charity gets with every purchase that you make, and I have pledged to match the charity money that you earn through my link. So the charity is going to get double whatever you buy through this link and save money. The win-win, win for you, win for the charity. Charity is going to get double. So that's all I have for you today. Still no word on when a double blood point event is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be this weekend and a couple weekends from now. Not entirely sure. As soon as I find out, I'll be sure to let you know. Ideally, I would like for the double blood points to come out after we have the new blood webs, because then when I spend the points, I'm going to be able to get double the perks. So that's what I would like. If anybody's listening that knows when to schedule these things. All right, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go save some money. Get ready for this Stranger Things launch next Tuesday, September 17th. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you are as well. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.